Just a matter of microing like a champion.
Mm. So you reckon... Well, he's backing himself in the corner at least. Do you reckon it was your micro that made that work better, or like would normally the two Zealots be really tough to deal with?
Micro made a big difference there because he was going to do like run attack micro sort of thing.
Mm. Oh, that was close.
It's alright. What am I thinking? I am thinking I could push him with Zerglings right now. I'm feeling confident with Zerglings. He's really behind in Zealots to Zerglings count now, so I'm going to try and finish it right now.
Alrighty then.
This could be a folly mistake, or a genius play. We will soon find out. He has 4 Zealots. I do not fear them, as I am making a lot of Zergling. And here he comes. Hello, friend. I have Zergling for you. And he's like, I'm going to run into the corner. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to run to your base.
So, is seeing this 2-gate aggression, do you think it actually hurt him in the long run for here?
I think it's the more the point of how he went about it. And if he made 2 early gates, it would have been a lot better and a lot more harder for me to expand. But his build was like 10 gate and then like a 15 gate or something. And by the time he got the 2nd gate up, my expansion was safely up. I had too many Zerglings for him to harass and beat.
Okay. So I've just got a question here. Why would he be walling the lower ground? That's pretty much after that aggression he was expecting to continue that wall off and expand. But he just really got screwed over by Glade's micro and just couldn't do it. There you go. I'm assuming I'm correct. What do you think, Glade?
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly it. He was going to transition into expansion, but he really... yeah, I got some surround off on his early Zealots, and that beat him.
Alright. Alright, so let's get our next player in here. I'm going to ask Nirvana if he's lined someone up yet. If not, I'm going to pick from the list. Actually, Adaris said he wanted to play, didn't he?
Yeah.
We got Adaris, we got Keki, Incubus, Phantom. Phantom's always in my chat. Alright, I think we might go with Incubus. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna have Incubus, if you're listening, jump online for me.
Let's do this, Incubus.
Is it? Alright, I'm just gonna add in here, what's Incubus?
Gotcha. TSG, just by the way.
What is it? No, what's his, Incubus, can you message me your, identifier, please? I need an identifier, and, map suggestions, people. We've got Fighting Spirit, I've got... Huh. Shrinkage.
Oh, come on, not shrinkage.
Debris field.
Python.
Is Python on here?
Phantom wants to play shrinkage if he plays, by the way.
I don't want to do shrinkage this early. I want to get a few good games in. Dude, you don't need to know shrinkage. You see the whole map when you spawn.
Incubus messaged you.
Ah, sweet. Debris field. Come on, man. No, real map. Come on. This guy's actually about 1,000 points diamond, so we should do okay.
Cool. Let's do this. Deborah's Field. Oh, man.
No, that's what I mean. I was just telling Nirvana, no, not Debris Field.
Hey, man, I beat Az on Deborah's Field recently. What up?
Desert
What up?
Oasis. There we go. Actually, here's a question for you. What are your thoughts on Desert Oasis now that it's been changed?
Oh, with the rocks and stuff?
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's a cool map, man.
Did you hate it before?
I hated it before. I didn't hate it before, but I think it was pretty tough to defend rushes and stuff. Even though there was such a long way around, you got like 2 massive entrances to your natural. Mm. But now that they've changed it a bit, I think it's a pretty good map. But a lot of people hate it for some reason, and it got removed from the map pool for some reason.
I don't know. Like the initial reaction to Shakira's Plateau was really bad, but I think some people might like it.
Honestly, I don't mind it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's actually a pretty cool map.
Well, if you listen to the state of the game, I think this week's one, In Control and Artosis were abusing each other over it, and pretty much the only thing In Control had was, it's a 2v2 map, and you got owned, so it's kind of sad.
I see.
Glade has fans? Lies. He's not good enough for that.
Sounds like a champion, man.
Do we have it ready? Let's do it. Incubus I versus Glade. Protoss versus Zerg. Let's see what he can do.
GLHF.
No, man. It's supposed to be BM.
No way, man. Manifold is the key.
No, we're not going to put a handicap on this one because Incubus could probably take him down if we gave him a handicap. From what I can see, it was about 1,000 points diamond. Oh, Rake with the obligatory 1,000 points diamond is crap. God. There you go. What is your thoughts on where do you start thinking people are good players?
Me?
Yeah. Like consider like if they don't cheese their entire way up the ladder, where you think the average points is for a good player but not an amazing player?
On this server?
On this server, yeah.
I don't know. On this server, it's a bit hard. It's really hard for good players to get up the server because it's so hard to find a game when you have good stats.
True.
Like ridiculously hard. So a lot of people give up, I believe. So it's really hard to stay on this map, this server. But I don't know. There's a lot of high points people that aren't like super great. Like no offense to them, they like just play a lot and they get really high rating from just playing a lot.
Oh.
So it's not exactly like pure accurate.
If you had to pick a random number, then
pick a random number. I'd say 1,700 on this server would be a reasonably good player in Diamond.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What about US? I'm assuming about the same.
For US, it'd be 2,000.
2,000? Oh!
Yeah, I knew he'd do that. I saw his probe early.
Do you find this frustrating?
No, it's just annoying. It's sad. It makes me sad. But, whatever. I made a pretty fast pool, so I'm just going to do 14 pool, 15, 16 hatch, and make some Zerglings, get a faster queen. So really I'll just have more drones, and a later hatchery.
Yeah, fair enough. So who do you think's the most underrated player in SCA? Besides me, of course.
Underrated. Gee, I don't know. I've never really thought about underrated players before.
Well, if any players like you've never heard of just come out of nowhere in like Psystorm or any tournament recently, you've gone, wow, he's actually good.
I think Soft is pretty good, though. I think he needs to get more range in his ZVZ. He seems to do one strat a lot. But besides that, I think he's a pretty good player. came out of nowhere. That Adro dude beating Red Archon was also very impressive. There's pretty good Zergs out there.
Did you actually watch that game?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But
What do you think?
Red Archon really failed to counter Muta.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah. You got 2 Overlords over there, is that on purpose?
Nope. They're moving. They're out of there.
They're running away. Oh no. I swear this happens to everyone. Like, they play a really high player and they freak out. And they make silly little mistakes all the time.
He seems to be doing alright so far. I haven't really seen everything there.
No, he's keeping his money down. He wasn't supply blocked until just then. Etc. Who loses a Ling, you bad cunt.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
So yeah, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking you could either do a gate, full gate, or you could expand, but I'm thinking more full gate. And I'm gonna sack an Overlord soon enough. And have I'll know exactly what he's gonna do.
Well, this is a question for you. You know how you've got, because there's those rocks at the back now, it's pretty much turned into a bigger version of Desert Oasis. If you saw a Protoss walling off at the little choke at the side, what would you think of that? Good, bad? Versus Zerg, of course.
Oh, you mean just the open choke?
Yeah, the not the bit that's rocked off, but the choke on the other side. 'Cause it's pretty small.
Oh yeah, I think you'd be fast expanding, and I'd just play like a pure macro game, and I would drone forever and love it. To be honest, I love it when Protoss go for fast expansion because it just means I get to drone for so long. It'd be a total horror.
Okay. Do you have a preferred style in TVZ? ZVP? Or
I like roaches a lot. I'm a big fan of roaches. Just haven't seen much from this guy. He's either expanding or he's foregating, and I'm pretty sure he's foregating.
Okay. What makes you think that?
I saw some gateways going up at the back of his base. Alright, touche. Touche.
But what if he's doing both, man? What if he's doing both?
Well then, I'm gonna have fun beating it because she can't support it.
Yeah. What do you think of this new trend that I've only actually seen on SCA? I don't know if they do it on US or not, but like the 4-gate, or the 3 or 4 gate into 6 to 8 gate kind of thing.
That's good. That's good.
That I noticed raped you when Pinder did it.
Whoa. Yeah, it's because I ecoed too hard. I just did nothing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. I had like 3 bases going, and I had 3 bases and what else did I have? Oh yeah, I had like Lair going.
Oh, that's right. You went to Hive. Now I'm remembering the game properly.
Oh yeah, sorry. I had Hive going.
Yeah.
Man, I had a lot of stuff. And yeah, I basically just no army and just drones.
Okay, cool.
So that was pretty bad.
I also know who thinks will win GSL.
Who do you reckon will win GSL 2?
I'm gonna say cool again, man.
Cool. The Zerg love.
Yeah, dude. Always. Gonna get my links working in his back door. I see he's going Phoenix, so I'm gonna get Overlord speed.
So Overlord speed is a definite counter that. Well, not counter, but it's what you should be doing versus Phoenix to stop any kind of Overlord snipes.
Absolutely. It's also a good idea to get like one spore colony at each base.
We're reading the chat. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just pulling questions from the chat while we're playing. What's your view on the +1 roach range?
I love it. It is so good.
Don't you think Thor and roaches are now not counted by immortals anymore? What does that have to do? What do Thors have to do with this? Do you think immortals still counter roaches? That's probably the better question.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Are you with I think they're on the same range now. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check that. That's just me thinking.